One to the two to the to the to the to the to the. Oh,
We didn't have Facebook when I was black. But if we had, I'm sure I would have torn it up with some pretty soulful status updates. I would have been liking Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo. I would have been probably moaning about the fact that Aerosmith totally ruined Walk This Way. Thank you, James. Sometimes I feel like Daniel Tosh, just as long as one person gets it, one person, that's all that matters. So as I stand in front of you today, just an empty nesting mom of a 23-year-old, I need you to remember that back in the day, I was an OG wigger from the old school. So show respect. You guys, I love coming out here. You're my favorite place to spend Tuesdays with. Thank you so much. My big Christina Shriver. Give it up for Spencer Ruizzo.
Keep it going for Christina Shriver. Christina Shriver, everybody. I'm going to get the name right. Keep it going for the actual name. Christina Shriver. Thank you very much. You know, give it up for the Jacksonville Jaguars, everybody, right? Yeah. That's an easy clap. You know, one of my friends was telling me, he's like, oh, man, last week, it was so awesome. I saw one of the Jaguars players in the mall. And I got his autographs. I was like, fuck it. Sorry, bud. My bad, dude. Hey. Sorry. How is it? All right, so the Jaguars. He saw one of the Jaguars players in the mall. And he got his signature and everything, and I was like, "Damn, that's fucking awesome." But I don't think it's hard for me to like recognize NFL players. Like, I don't think I'd ever like recognize one of them if I seen them out in public, because they're always during the games they're always wearing those like tight ass pants that show off their butts. You know, how can you not pay attention to that? Right? All right, that was great. That was awesome. I had fun telling that one. All right, everybody. This next dude, he's going to do it to you in more ways than one. More directions than some. Some directions or none. Anyways, let's welcome up your host. Let's welcome back Chip Thompson, everybody. Give it up for Chip Thompson.
Set the bar high. I only know one move. Well, hey, let's give it up for the G Spot. You guys are awesome. This is the best fucking crowd in town. No shit. I'm not even pandering. Promise. Except for my P's keep on coming out. P. Wow. Hold the mic right, Chip. So, hey, everybody. Hi, I'm Chip, and I'm an alcoholic. Hey, you guys are all going to be at my next meeting. That's pretty fucking awesome. Right on. You know, so unlike Christina, I never had a moment where I got to be black in the 80s because there's never, ever, ever been a black guy named Chip. I'm hoping there will be a black guy named Chip. It might kind of cool out the name because a name like that, I kind of, you know... You know, you kind of expect to be Chip and Buffy and all that stuff, and I'm just not a Chip and Buffy kind of Ponte Viagra type of guy, you know. No trust fund here. I mean, there's no trust here, man. My mama didn't even let me in the house after I went through puberty. She knew their shit was going to end up at the pawn shop, you know, but... so anyways, I guess on with the good shit. This one requires a mic stand. It's a bit of an active bit. So, I'm fisting this midget in my living room one morning. And all of a sudden, my door gets kicked in, and it's Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta. You know, John Travolta's dressed like in the movie Grease, you know, and Samuel L. Jackson's like, "What's in your motherfucking wallet?" And I'm like, "Dude, I'm fisting this midget here," you know. And they decide to come in and start fighting me, and I'm fighting them back, but I got a midget on my fist, and the midget's got two hands out, and he's punching Samuel L. Jackson in the face. You know, the midget's over here punching John Travolta in the face. He's like, "Ooh, ooh, not in the face," but you know, Samuel L. Jackson's like, I am tired of these motherfucking midgets in this motherfucking dream. Now, what I learned from this experience is you should never put psilocybin mushrooms on your pizza after watching porn while passing out watching Pulp Fiction. The psilocybin mushrooms still work, but, trying to front load that trip with something else, something kind of, so, yeah. So anyways, I was reading in the news, there's this church that is kind of came to this concept that masturbation is self-rape. Okay. The only way I can see it as being non-consensual is if your hand is fist fucking you against your will. I love that line. But so there you are. You come to this realization your hand is taking advantage of you. You didn't invite it. You dial 911. My hand just raped me. Well, where's your hand? Oh, it's just laying there having a cigarette. Okay. So they send the cops out. The cops come in. They arrest your hand. They do crime scene photos, all that stuff, take semen samples, all that thing. So, eventually your hand gets this really, really awesome lawyer. This guy is like Johnny Cochran, right? And the lawyer says, I don't think my client did it. I want a lineup. I request a lineup. So there you are. You're in behind the glass. Hand number 3, come forward towards the window, form a fist, and the lawyer's like, come on, that hand's black and it's missing a finger, So, so you're in court. The lawyer's there. It says, is it not true, Mr. Thompson, that at no point did you ever say the words no or stop? Furthermore, did you give non-verbal signals that you would appreciate contact of a sexual nature? Your Honor, if the hand doesn't fit, you must acquit. I wasn't always this. I used to be married, and it was a lot less fun. How I became not married anymore, we went through a kind of a spell, and we decided to spice up our sex life. We started going to sex clubs, and they have this thing there called the frog chair. The frog chair sits at such an angle that maximizes contact with a woman's G-spot. Yay! Okay. Yeah. So, we're wandering around. My wife's like, hey, let's try the frog chair. I'm like, okay, let's do that. So we go over there. We start. She's up there. We're having a great time. She's making sounds she has not made in our 14 years of marriage. She is just, it is there. I'm feeling like, I may not be God, but I'm close, And all of a sudden I can hear that seismic orgasm coming, the one you just hold on for the ride and hope the ceiling doesn't collapse on you. It's getting really good and all that. And that's when I come to the realization in the corner that this chair is in. There are mirrors. Behind me, in these mirrors, are couples that are standing there staring at me and my performance. They're like... That's when I found out my dick has no stage presence. That's about the time that my wife was saying, no, you bastard. You fucking bastard, no. So I'm not married anymore. So I had to start dating. I came up, started dusting off my old pickup lines. And I love my pickup lines. My favorite is, hey, baby, I just crapped my pants. Can I get into yours? There's always the other one, the one that I got married behind, which, hey, you want to go out for pizza and have sex? Don't like pizza? We can work around that. I may not be Mr. Right, but I'll do you until he shows up. So I got to update my game. So I decided to go look up some new lines, and one was baby, you're like a candy bar. You're half nuts and half sweet. But my new favorite line is, hey, you have sex with strangers? Hi, my name's Chip. Thank you very much. I'm Chip Thompson.
Yeah, keep going for Chip Thompson, everybody. Use them pickup lines yourself. I was speaking of girls. I was with a girl that she was vegetarian, and you know it kind of made me. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna go on a diet. I'm gonna go on a vegetarian diet for a little while. I'm gonna see how this works. And after a few days, I was like, man, fuck this. I'm not trying to diet. I'm trying to live it. So I went the complete opposite direction. I actually found these websites. There's a lot of websites online where you can order exotic meats online. Like you can order exotic animal meats. So and I've been doing that for a while. I've tried ostrich meat, buffalo meat, zebra meat. It's great. It's great to try this stuff. And I have a shipment coming in tomorrow that I'm very excited about. I ordered some steaks from blackpeoplemeat.com. Ooh, can't wait to try that. It's gonna be very exotic. All right, coming up next to the stage, everybody, put your hands together for Neptune Beach's own Forrest Scott. Everybody, Forrest, 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 Forrest. Forrest, 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 Forrest.
This is so. I feel way better about that than any jokes. Okay. I found the perfect equation to explain how lonely I am. Or, it's not an equation, it's more of a ratio. For every time I brush my teeth, I masturbate twice. It's like perfect clockwork. Or cockwork! Right on. Oh, fuck yeah, man. Sometimes I even masturbate while I brush my teeth to save time. Because, like, you know, like, this is really hard. This is super easy. And I want to reiterate, this is a toothbrush and not a dick. I know what it looks like. I have a, my older sister had a baby, so I am an uncle now. And I think that she's like a beautiful baby. Like Avery is a beautiful little girl. So whenever anybody asks me, like, how's Avery doing? Like, I always say, oh, she's a beautiful baby. And the other day I was at work and one of my older sister's friends came in, like, oh, how are you doing? I'm like, oh, great, how are you? Hey, how about Avery? What a beautiful baby, huh? So he stole my line, and I don't have a backup plan. So without thinking about it, I was like, yeah, she's so hot. Oh boy. And the profound silence that just fell over the entire store. It's like everybody in there just heard, like, that guy just committed a verbal felony. Let's see how he handles it. I just let him take all the shit out of the store for free. Just let him steal it. Don't tell my sister. Okay. I have had 2 psychiatrists break up with me. I don't mean like we were dating and then like I mean like we had a professional relationship and they were like, I think we should start seeing other people. It's like, what does that mean? Like, I want to see somebody else in your time slot and you should try again. And that sucks because like they're doctors, right? And I only know of 2 scenarios where doctors can just stop seeing patients. First one is they cured them. Nope, no fucking way. Not that one. Definitely not. And the other one is that there's nothing they can do, you know? It's like I have a malignant tumor in my personality. And, you know, I've been broken up with by girls before, and it's not like that's fun or anything, but it's not as bad as a psychiatrist, because there are way more girls in the world than there are psychiatrists. It's way easier to land a girl than it is to find a psychiatrist who takes your insurance. Like, I've never gone out and gone drinking and then, like, blacked out and woken up in a psychiatrist's office on their couch. Like, what happened last night? Did we work things out for hours? Like, I'm so embarrassed. I don't even remember. How'd I do? Or whatever. I've never been watching TV late at night and that, like, sexy voice comes on a commercial like, hey there, what are you doing tonight? Why don't you call this 1-800 number if you're having anxiety about outer space again? Our girls are friendly and have college degrees and waiting for your call. I've never crawled into bed late at night and flipped open my laptop and taken off all my clothes and watched a video of an 18-year-old amateur psychiatrist just helping like dozens of dudes. She's gonna help that guy and that guy? How many guys are she gonna help before she drowns? Or it's not, it's not a perfect metaphor. Sometimes I don't always write endings to jokes. Sometimes it works out better, and you guys just don't know. This is not one of those times. I'm sorry. I gotta start trying harder at that. Okay, I was looking into like zodiac signs and all of that weird stuff the other day, and I was really skeptical because stars don't give a shit what happens here. You gotta know that. But this girl was walking me through it or whatever, and I was really excited. She was like, "So you're born in August, right? That means that you're a Leo." And I was like, "Ooh, like I like the sound of that. Leo, like Leonidas, like Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm sure there's other ones." And I was like, "What are Leos like?" And they're like, if you're a Leo, people are drawn to your leadership ability." And I was like, I knew it. I've been wasting my entire life being quiet and weird. I could have been a leader this entire time. Like zodiac signs are the shit. And I was like, what's the sign of a Leo? And it's a lion, like king of the jungle, baby. Hell yeah. Oh, sweet. But what I didn't realize, and what has since been explained to me, is that zodiac signs aren't aligned by the month. So, like, Leo isn't just August. A Leo is July 23rd to August 22nd, and I am born on August 26th. So I'm not a Leo at all. I'm a Virgo. That is horseshit. Virgo, it's like Spanish for virgin. Yo soy Virgo. And I was like, okay, like what are the traits of a Virgo or whatever? And they're like, oh, you're a quiet thinker. I'm like, God damn it. Like, are you telling me if I was born 4 days earlier, I wouldn't have the space anxiety? Like, is that what you're getting at? It's like, okay, what's the sign for a Virgo? And it's a lady in a dress. I went from being a lion to being a lady in a dress. 1 minute, you're king of the jungle. Next minute, you're a fucking cross-dresser. Life's weird. I gotta go. Thank you, guys. That was fun. Forest. Now you gotta go. Get out of here. Forest. Oh, shit. Keep it going for Forrest Scott, everybody. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, we're having fun. We like to have fun here, guys. We're having fun tonight. My nephew just started his 7th grade today. Yeah, or maybe that's yesterday. I guess yesterday's Monday. Yeah, he just started 7th grade, and he already has some homework. And he's doing his vocabulary homework, and he says, "Hey, Uncle Spencer, how do you use dictate in a sentence?" And I told him, "Hey, girl, how that dictate though?" You can tell. All right. Fuck yeah, everybody. All right, this next comedian coming to the stage. He's going to do it to you. You ready? You ready? All right. Keep your hands together for the man that's putting on the live broadcast for us, everybody. ShoutBox Radio, JP.
Who said that? Who knows me? Nobody knows me here. What's going on, guys? How you doing tonight? We doing all right? Yeah, we had a couple hiccups with the live feed, but it's currently going, so invite your grandma to watch. She'll love it. Man, what an attractive crowd tonight. Look at you all. I would do 2 out of 3. Those are good odds. That's 75% odds right there in your favor that you get the dick tonight. All the girls around here are like, oh, what a fucking creep. Guys are like, thanks, I didn't think anybody noticed. I did put on fresh socks and a nice clean pair of underwears. My ex-girlfriend said, my ex-girlfriend called me a sexual addict at one point in time in our relationship. She said it was a problem. I was like, sweetie, where's the problem? I'm not seeing it here. I guess it's more timing. You know, she wanted it, or she didn't want it when I wanted it, and when she did finally fucking want it, I still fucking wanted it. So I'm over here like itching like a crack fiend. I'm like, are you ready? So yeah, it looks like a fucking problem. And I'm smoking stoves up here. Supposed to be telling jokes. I forgot where I was going with that. Honestly, I'm drawing a blank here. You got anything? Nope, won't do it. So I found a perfect exit strategy when guys, you might appreciate this, especially when you're trying to holler at a hot chick out in the club in Jax Beach. You know, if you go up to a really hot chick and you're just like, hey, what's going on? She gives you that look. You guys know that look? That, like, why the fuck are you talking to me? You just look straight at her and be like, you know what? You're just not my type. I'm sorry. And walk the fuck away. Now, if you really want to piss her off, because hot chicks don't get fucking pissed off. You know, they're hot. They know. You can't call them fat. You can't be like, oh, you're fat. You're like, I know I'm not. So if you really want to piss her off and get right to her core, just be like, you know what? You're not my type. Point to another hot chick. Be like, see that? That's my girlfriend. She wanted me to just holler at the ugliest girl in the room. So it's a dare. Man, I love the fucking internet. Who loves the internet here? Best creation ever, right? I troll around Facebook, Instagram, YouTube to find really good stories, especially do for my radio show. And I came across this one. If you guys know it, don't fucking spoil it, because I'm going to reenact it here in a minute. You guys know the story of the guy that bought all the pies in a restaurant. Who said yes? Don't you fucking say anything then. All right. Gets a little animated. So this guy, he's in a busy mall. He just wants to get a bite to eat. He's standing in line at Burger King. That's all he wants. And as he's standing in line at this busy food court, there's this child and his mother standing right behind him. And the child's throwing a fit. He wants something. You know, it's annoying the guy. But then, all of a sudden, the child looks at his mom and goes, I want some fucking pie. Ooh. You said it to your mom, man? Oh, he said it. So to this guy, this is the end of the line. He didn't want to hear this bratty-ass little child anymore. So what he did when he got up to the counter, instead of ordering his food, he ordered all of the pies. So that kid couldn't have any. Now, this is where the story gets epic. I don't know if this is true or not. I think it was on Reddit or something like that. But but as he's walking away, you know, the child and his mother were next. And as she went up to the counter, all he heard as he was walking away is the mother going, what do you mean you don't have any pie? And she turns as the guy points out who bought them all. And the guy, at this point in time, he's already at the door. He's about to walk out, and this is fucking epic. As he's going out, it's so busy, the mother can't get to him. So as he's walking, he gives him one of these looks, takes a piece of the fucking pie and bites right into it, right fucking in front of her. Now, there are times to use the F word. It's a very versatile word, as everybody knows. A lot of people use it. I love to fucking use it. When a young child says it to their mother, people start, tend to get offended. That's your mom. You shouldn't say that shit, dude. So I guess moral of the story is, and whether this story is true or not, it's cool. But can you just imagine? Hold on, I gotta finish this. Can you just imagine the feeling, the thrill of being able to teach someone a fucking lesson? But that's not the case. You just pissed off a mom and left a child very confused. So I guess the moral of the story is, I guess you just can't have your pie and fucking eat it too. Thank you guys very much. You have a great night.
Keep it going for JP, everybody. Yeah. Speaking about kids, you know, I had a couple of weeks ago, one of my friends on Facebook, friends named Jennifer, she put out an event invite to her daughter's second birthday party, her 2-year-old birthday party, and the title of the event was Sophie turns 2! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. And I'm like, all right, cool. They got a good birthday party planned for this girl. Oh, they're going to have a good time. But then I'm sitting in front of my computer a couple days ago, and a notification pops up that says, the event Sophie turns 2 has been canceled. Which means I can only assume that toddler did not make it to the age of 2. That baby is no longer with us. So then I waited today out of respect, and I sent her a message. I said, oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. She was taken from this earth far too soon. R.I.P. baby Sophie. But then promptly I got a message back, and she said, OMG! No, my daughter's not dead. LOL. We just had to cancel the party because my mother got in a horrible car accident and we had to travel to Georgia to identify her body. I said, phew. I thought there was a tragedy there. Thank goodness there wasn't. Thank goodness. All right, let's keep this night going, everybody. Y'all are going to fucking love this guy coming up next. Oh, yeah. Black Ford Focus?
Black Ford Focus.
Hey, anybody got a black Ford Focus that is parked at the end?
Somebody's trying to get out.
They just left? All right. So that black Ford Focus is gone? Fuck them Focuses, man. Hey, I don't hate all black cars. Just black Focuses. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means at all. All right, and also, hey, hold on 1 second, guys. What's the shot they got? Lemon drop, blueberry lemon drops? Is that what it is? Hey, and just so you guys know, they're out of Jello shot, but we got $1 blueberry lemon shots at the bar. If y'all got little shooters, y'all, come on, buy some fucking shooters, guys. Y'all will love them. It's $1 for a shooter. Support your local bar, everybody. Buy them shots up. All right, coming to the stage next. This guy is my dude. He could be your dudes if you let him and you listen to him, and he will make you laugh. Everybody coming to the stage next, Trevor Johnson. Yeah.
Hey guys, how you doing tonight? Yeah. Oh man, Black Ford Focus. Yo, shut the fuck up! Hey yo! That's right. Any Jews in the audience? Any Jews? Nah, just fucking with you. It's alright. Oh man. I was out of town last week, everybody. Oh, fuck. I never thought that I would miss Jacksonville, Florida. And then I went to Portsmouth, Virginia. Holy fuck. God damn, that place has nothing. Do you know that? Did you know that there was a place between Washington, D.C. and North Carolina? Me neither. Holy shit. God damn, the only thing preventing that place from being the fucking moon is a naval base. That place is a vacuum of apathy. That's all there is. There's just people that are just there because they're in the Navy and fuck it. And then there's just people that can't fucking escape because there's a Dyson vacuum just sucking them back in. Like, I'm going to work at the bar and I'll drink for half off next week. You're there. You lost. You're there permanently. Oh my God, Virginia. Anybody here from Virginia? Good. Seriously, fuck. Because, I don't know if there's nobody here from Virginia because when you're born in Virginia, you fucking die in Virginia. You don't go anywhere. You don't do you fucked up, you missed out all the cool shit, and you're done. You stay there. Oh my God, it's the worst. It is the fucking worst. The only thing more battered than their highway system is the fucking women there. Holy shit. Domestic abuse is their fucking statewide pastime. It's so fucked up. Holy shit. God damn, Ray Rice needs to go there. Then you don't even get a 2-game suspension. You just get a fine. Holy fuck. Oh my God. Seriously though, those roads suck dick from a straw, alright? Those roads are bumpier than like a fucking 14-year-old that shaved their pubes for the first time. It is the fucking worst. Oh my God. There's nothing there. I didn't get signal the entire time I was there, which leads me to believe that their state bird has to be a pterodactyl. Like, it's gotta be, because they're stuck in the fucking Stone Age. They're more stuck in the Stone Age than, like, bugs encased in amber fossils, alright? They are fucked up. They're done. Oh, my God. Like I said, I never thought I would miss Jacksonville, Florida, because fucking Jacksonville... It's home of the, hold on. Hold on, I got this, don't worry, hold on. Jacksonville, be very proud of our, No, hold on, I got this, hold on. Jaguars, yeah! There you go, that's fucking it. Holy fucking shit. God damn, if our police force wasn't busy just shooting innocent black people, think of all the serial killers we could have prevented. Holy shit. Because that's all we got, really. We got Elaine Warnos, who murdered people that raped her. Whatever. And then you got Ted Bundy's last stands. Jacksonville, Florida, proud. Fucking put those hands up. Spirit fingers for Ted Bundy's last stand. Beat the shit out of those ladies. Yeah! Yeah, fucking A, dude. He had to know. He escaped from prison and was like, where's the one place nobody will give a shit about me clubbing some bitches to death? Oh, Jacksonville. That's a place. Is it? Is it a place? I don't know. When you live in Jacksonville, you don't actually... I don't know if y'all are actually here. You might just be ghosts from a long-gone era that I'm just not aware of. I could be alone up here for all I fucking know. This could be like an old saloon. I walk in and flip them a coin and get a beer, and then I'm like, did I just drink that beer? It might be a ghost beer. I don't know, because it's Jacksonville. Oh, man. Ted Bundy's last stand, though. Oh, fuck. You gotta know, though, that, like, other serial like jealous of Ted Bundy. Because he pulled the old, oh, I'm hurt. Oh, help me get this couch into this fucking van. And then, bam, he gets you. Yeah, man. That's got to be like when Brian Wilson listened to the Beatles and realized that he's like never going to be that good. Like he fucked up. That's got to be like other serial killers are like, I already bought the sling. I was going to get to that move eventually. Shit. Way to take that card out of the deck. Fucking dick move, Ted Bundy. God damn. Oh, man. As you can tell, I work out because I'm so swole. Oh man, I am just fiending up here. Holy shit. I don't work out. I did go to the gym with a buddy of mine, and I was just there. I was just watching fucking sports highlights. That's all I was doing. That's all I was doing. And he's over there pumping mad iron, picking up heavy things so he could pick up heavier things. And he was like, man, you should take care of your body. You should work out. You should do something. Lift heavy things with me. And I was like, why? Because why? And he said, not because it'll make you healthier, not because it'll make you stronger, not because it'll get you more ladies or boys or whatever. He said it's because, excuse me, it's because if you're ever in a scenario where a tree falls on you, you may be strong enough to pick it up off of you and survive. My counter argument was I should just, fuck all that, I should just start stretching my asshole out. Because there is a much larger chance that I will have something up my ass than a tree fucking falling on me in the woods. I'd rather have something up my, I'd rather get butt raped to eternity than fucking work out. Fuck all that shit. It's a bunch of nothingness. Seriously, think of all these circumstances. Think about, okay, he's got his thing in the tree, whatever, fuck that. You've got so many circumstances where something is up your ass. I could go to prison, All right? And like, look at me. I'm fucking beautiful. Are you kidding me? I would be prison bait. I'd be rape bait so fast. Holy, it'd be Cool Hand Luke all over again. I'd go in there and there'd be fucking, hey boy, you looking good, boy. Like fucking rubbing the belly button. Maybe I'd have more fingers in my mouth than a guy with a lot of fingers, like fucking fingers in his mouth. Couldn't think of an analogy. Fuck it. I would be rape bait extraordinaire. Holy shit. You know what else is guaranteed to be up your ass? A doctor's finger. In 17 years for me. So I got 17 years of practice to work that shit out right now. You know what I'm not doing? Lifting dumb fucking trees off of me. My name is Trevor Johnson. Thank you very much.
Keep it going for Trevor Johnson, everybody. Yeah, he was talking about a certain subject there at the end. Roids. What does everybody think of when they say roids? Maybe steroids, asteroids, Polaroids. If you thought of hemorrhoids, you in fact have hemorrhoids. It's the only reason that popped to the top of your mind that soon, because your butt's hurting right now. All right, everybody. This guy right now, one of Jacksonville's own, the heart of Jacksonville comedy. Everybody welcome to the stage, Chris Buck. Give him a warm round of applause. Chris Buck, everybody.
Get over Spencer. Spencer, that's good. This is awesome, man. This is going good, man. Give it up for fucking DJ Pencilbeard here. Right here, he's fucking killing it. Dude, America, Pencilbeard number 2. What's up, sir? How you doing? You have no tan. You have Pencilbeard whiteness. That's not even like Puerto Rican Pencilbeard. Sir, that's some bold move. You got to give up, man. You got to go where I'm going, all the way to hobo. You got to go full hobo. Just fucking, this is Armageddon beard right here. This is 2012 Mayans going to the mountains, going to hoard toilet paper. Fucking Armageddon beard. That's what I'm doing. I had a friend just told me he ran the Boston Marathon this year. Completed the Boston Marathon this year. He said, yeah, I just ran it. I was like, yeah, the easy one. Like the one with no bombs. Yeah, anybody can fucking do that, man. People have been doing that for hundreds and thousands of years and shit, man. Fucking, you got to step it up. X Games, man. That's the one. Fucking got to risk it. That's my Boston Marathon. That's a crazy thing, man. Let me tell you my favorite thing about terrorism. Sorry, that's a weird thing to say. I know it's not quite how you're supposed to put it. My favorite thing is the terrorist draft. It's like when you have to, some terrorism happens and you got to wait and find out who it was. You got to be like, oh, who's it going to be? Fucking who we getting this year? It's going to be a crazy loner white guy, right? And oh, crazy Muslims. And then they're like, it's Chechnya. And they're like, what's a Chechnya? Who the fuck is a Chechnya? They're like, you will pay for what you did to Chechnya. And we're like, we don't know what a Chechnya is. Nobody knows, dude. We don't know. Like, you're going to bomb you. I had to fucking prove to Microsoft Word that was a real country when I wrote this joke. It was like, what is Chechnya? Is that like a recipe? That sounds like a soup. People in other countries, they get mad at us. They like burn our flag. They burn the American flag. I was like, that's fucked up. But like, we can't even burn their flag because I don't know what your flag is. I'd have to go get like an encyclopedia or some shit and Google that. And I'd be like, okay, it's got a couple of. Can I buy that here? Do we sell that in America? It's probably made in China. I'll have it shipped over. I don't know. Recently, there was a bomb scare at Save-A-Lot. I think it was in Orange Park. I'm not positive. That is a quick giveaway to who was responsible. No, that's a disgruntled employee. There's nobody else that could have done that. That's not like a customer. That's clearly right? Nobody's like, Save-A-Lot, not enough. I'm going to blow this shit up. Not big. You're going to give me a better discount next time, motherfuckers. That's clearly somebody that just got fired. They're like, fuck my boss. Fuck Rhonda. Fuck Save-A-Lot and Rhonda. Dude, you don't got to blow up Rhonda. She works at Save-A-Lot. And she's going to die there. She's already going to die working at Save-A-Lot. You don't got to do nothing. She's going to be fine. Rhonda's good. Oh, man. Give it up for America, though. America's a great place. America's the best country in the world, like, at least for another 2 years. It's not looking good. We're on the way down. Our best years are not ahead. People say, our best years are ahead. No, they are not. No, we're on the way down, man. I just watched a guy with $5,000 in tattoos ride his lawnmower up to a Jiffy store for natural light. That's the end of our country. I don't know if you guys know that. We're not in good shape. All right, we're on a bad path right now. It's not good. My dad's a big America fan. He's a fan of freedom. He's a little skeptical. He goes, this country's not free anymore. If we could go back to the founding fathers and when this country was founded, when this land was free. And I was like, Dad, you live in Florida. This land was Spain. This was not an original colony. You need to read a book, bro. Like, that's not even, you can't just say shit like that. He's like, when this land was free. I was like, you probably don't want a vacation in Hawaii next year either. That wasn't here. Fucking Hawaii. We captured that for vacations. That's what it's for. That's what manifest destiny. That's what America's all about. Oh man, this country. I don't know. People get offended. I'm not like politically correct or anything. Just because I talk about this stuff. But like one time I was talking about immigration and we were talking about Native Americans and I did a joke in a set. Guy came after me. He goes, "Hey, you said Indians up there, and I know like it's Native Americans. They prefer to be called Native Americans." And I go, "Yeah, you know what else they prefer? Land." Yeah, he didn't get that either. That's. I don't like people trying to apologize for shit they didn't do. Like you didn't steal the fucking land. You're here now. You weren't even alive then, right? Don't fucking apologize because you're not sorry. If you were sorry, you'd give that shit back. And ain't nobody giving shit back. Nobody. Here we go. I really am sorry. I am so sorry, and I'm keeping this shit. I am keeping. Right? Yeah. Because you can't make it up to them. There's no fucking way. We killed too many Indians. Too many. A lot. Let me tell you how many Indians we killed so many Indians that we had to bring over a whole other group of people for slavery. Like, we needed new people. That's how many Indians we killed. Look, that's just a fact. Don't fucking groan at that. That's a fucking historical. Yeah, it's true, man. People get offended, too. If you're in the audience, I'm not endorsing any of this shit. Right? People go like, I've always had this happen. So, I'm 1/8 Chippewa. I'm like, yeah, you're 1/8. Really? That does not make you better than me. That just means your great-great-great-grandpa raped a Native American. You're the bad guy. Right? Yeah, you're 1/8 Chippewa, but you're 7/8 greedy white oppressor. You should love that joke. All right, guys, that's my time. Thank you very much.
Keep it going for Chris Buck, everybody. Yeah. Talk about some times back in the days. And that's my intro to this joke. Oh, get your stuff. Get your Coca-Cola. No alcohol in that. This guy's sober. Hey, do you guys ever think that in the world of Back to the Future, do you think that just Biff was just straight up raping Miss McFly for 30 years straight until Morty went back in time and fixed all that shit? Think about that. 'Cause that's what he did in the car, and that's what he did later in life. Anyways, all right. That's going to be a great intro to this guy. Everybody, I love this guy. He's got a great beard. He's got everything that you'd ever want. Please welcome to the stage James Chafin, everybody. Yeah. Come on through. Keep going, guys. I say keep it going, guys.
Thanks, guys. Keep
Keep it going for Spencer, or as I like to call him, the comedy freezer, because I once found one of his jokes on a popsicle stick. Oh. One. I said one. Just one. It was the double entendre. Yeah. No, I'm just fucking. I'm just kidding with you. No. God damn it. I started a fucking roast, man. I'm starting my rap career soon. My rap name is going to be the Notorious Samwise Gamgee. My first album, Straight Out of Mordor, is going to go triple mithril, guys. I was recently riding in a car with a friend, and he pulled through a drive-through pharmacy to fill a prescription. And the pharmacist said, "Oh, sir, here's your generic Lexapro." And then he pulled out and he looked over at me with shame in his eyes, and I said, "Don't worry, I won't tell anyone that you're too poor to buy name brand." He thought there was something wrong with him or that he was weird, and I said, "No, I've known plenty of people who have gone through dark times in their life and given up on hoping for something better. How the hell do you think I get dates?" My parents didn't know how to tell me that. They put my dog down, so they made it look like a suicide. I was just reading that note crying. But years later, I realized, wait a second, Chester didn't have fingers to pull the trigger. I used to fake my dad's signature all the time to get out of shit. Like if I did bad on a quiz, I'd just sign it myself, forge his signature, and he was a doctor, so it just looked like chicken scratch, and it was easy. It was easy. And one time, my friend Mikey asked me to do it for him, and so I did. And then the teacher called me in, and she asked me, "Why does Michael have a note from your father excusing him from gym class?" And I said, "Well, my father's a doctor, and Michael has a medical issue preventing him from going to gym." And she said, "I know he's a doctor because he's my OBGYN. Why does Michael have a note from an OBGYN?" And I said, "Well, it's not really my place to tell you this, but Mikey's pussy's all fucked up." Speaking of pussies, I was watching a documentary on women living in third world countries, and it was sponsored by Vagisil. And I thought that was a kind of a mixed message, because for 3 hours you're showing me like how women are beautiful and amazing and wonderful, and then at the end you tell me, but sometimes their pussies stink, and we've got something for that. I'd be okay if like Vagisil commercials were good, but they're not. They're terrible to women. Like, a woman uses Vagisil and she barely gets through her day. She's like, "Oh, Clarice, thank you for telling me about Vagisil. I was able to give my presentation." That's fucking it. It's not an Old Spice commercial. She's not running down a football field in a bed with a beautiful man ready to fuck him on in the end zone. So we need better Vagisil commercials. We need it to open up on a desert with a bunch of Taliban types running around doing Taliban type things. And then suddenly one of their heads explodes into red mist. And then you just see a sniper in a ghillie suit slowly disassembling their rifle. And the voiceover just says, "Vagisil for when feminine odors could give away your location to the enemy." All right. Thank you, guys. I'm getting off after this one. Give it up for your host, Mr. Spencer Wizzo. Keep it going for James Shaven, even though he fucking disrespected me right when he got up. It's all good. Keep it going. He's talking about pussies. Just so you guys know, I actually I authored a book. You find it on Amazon.com. Read it on your Kindles. It's called Spencer's Snack Tips. And, I mean, if you guys come back later, I mean, any more weeks of the G-Spot Comedy Hour, you might hear some snack tips. I might just let you guys free with some, but I'm only going to let you with one tonight. And this is snack tip number 24. Yeah, snack tip number 24. Little Debbie's oatmeal cream pies. Who doesn't? Little Debbie's oatmeal cream pies, better than the actual cream pie. They're better. They're so much better. And you don't even have to wait. You can eat another one right after. You don't have to wait for that refractory period to be over with. It's all good. Hashtag Little Debbie's. All right. Closing out the show tonight, we have your usual host of this G-Spot Comedy Hour. My dude, please give it up, everybody, for the hilarious Patrick Dalton. Yeah.
Give it up for Spencer Wizzo, people. Yeah. Give it up for James Chafin too, man. That's my I like him. He's a cool dude, man. A lot of pussy talk. Which is, a bit unorthodox for this place. We don't do a lot of pussy talking. Chafin said something about the OB gin. And I'm going to see my guy in here pretty soon, and I'm going to fucking ace that pussy test. You better believe that. It's going down tonight, people. The other day I was driving, I was with somebody else who was driving. Yeah, and I saw in my rear view a ruthless biker gang. Y'all ever heard of these ruthless biker gangs? Just doing ruthless shit, beating people up and selling drugs on the side and stuff. And it's just, it's crazy. Had the sweetest matching outfits, badass helmets, sunglasses strapped to the face. Some of the coolest bikes I've ever seen, just badass bikes. They had multicolored lights and sirens. It was crazy, man. And it was funny because all their patches matched to a specific tee. A little strange. And the gang name they had was really weird too. It was the Police. I don't know, man. Before I could figure it out, they pulled me over and took me to fucking jail, man. Y'all like ice cream? Hell yeah, man. Me too, dude. Me too. Waiting for toast. Y'all ever toast? Waiting for toast can be either one of the most deflating experiences you can have in your whole life, or it can be one of the most exhilarating. And the choice you make regarding which one you pick for your life says everything about who you are. So my lady wanted to watch Ghostbusters 2 the other day. And by my lady, I mean my roommate. Right? Is that a little too much? A little too real? Hey, we get wet around here. Just trying to stimulate the economy, if you will. So, my lady's wanting to watch Ghostbusters 2. And I'm like, what are you, crazy? That one doesn't even have Drew Barrymore in it. And then she looks at me and she goes, none of them have Drew Barrymore in it. And I was like, that's why we're not watching Ghostbusters. In this life, it's difficult to communicate. This whole life is about interconnectivity and intercommunication. And if you lack the ability to communicate, then you can't connect. And if you can't connect, then your soul can't reap the benefits of the reason why it's here. That's just a small aspect of the why that people ask themselves on a daily basis. Your 5 general perceptions tend to limit the way that you can extend yourself among other people because your third eye lacks something specific. But I digress. It's really hard to communicate with people, man. It's kind of what I'm getting at. It's hard to communicate. Like, for instance, if you speak a language that I don't speak, and I don't know what you're talking about. You guys ever had that? It's just a little strange. So it makes me wonder, do you think different types of dogs have problems communicating? Yeah. This is kind of good. Like, here we go. Like, for instance, first things first, you got to understand French and Spanish dogs been having beef since back in the day. Right? They don't like each other. I can't, it's inexplicable. Can't put my finger on it. They don't like each other, right? So French and Spanish dog, they're chilling, right? French dogs all like, le bark. Oh, le bark. And that makes the Spanish dog very angry. Okay? So angry that it responds with ruff. I was parched, man. I needed that joke. If you guys don't get that joke, it's because there's a language barrier. I wrote my jokes on my hands. Sorry. Made it seem like it was more than one. I wrote my jokes on my hand. So if you see me looking at my hand, it's not for the recipe to something specific. Cool, man. Cool. I was reading an article the other day. Kinda. I was reading an article the way that people my generation read articles. I saw a picture of an article on Facebook, right? And the headline read, historians have found that Jesus may not have been crucified. So I thought that was pertinent information. So I swiftly went to tell someone. And when I did, she looked at me and she said, "You shouldn't believe everything you read." I thought that was a bit ironic. I had to clarify that the Bible is the book. I wrote this on my hand. I don't know. Y'all like ice cream? Yeah, cool, man. I'm in improv also. I do improv kind of on the side because I need a job, right? And I try to trip myself up. I like to do things in a unique way. I like to kind of freestyle a bit when I'm on stage. So sometimes I write notes on whatever I'm writing notes on. In this case, my hand, just to kind of mess me up a little bit. And this next joke says, "Make sure you say something funny." So I hope that I have pleased y'all up until this point. Jesus, is that really? Okay. Oh, shit. So Hitler had a great-great-great-great-granddaughter. Hitler had a great-great-great-great-granddaughter. And believe me, she was a great-granddaughter. Okay. She walks up to me in a bar, and I don't want you to think anything specific about me. I didn't know who she was. I want to make sure that I clarify. I didn't know who she was. She walked up to me and she told me, "Hey, guess what? I'm Hitler's great-great-great-granddaughter." I said, "Huh." So we're fucking, right? I pull out. I look at her right into her fucking eyes. All right, I stare into her soul, and I start going down, because I'm a gentleman. I start going down, and I'm happy to say, I ate off Hitler. Forrest, 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 Forrest. Give it up for Forrest, fucking Scott. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I mean, since it's going this way, I'm going to knock this out real quick. Racism is a tough subject to touch. It's a hard vein to kind of extrapolate on because it's a very sensitive issue. So the way that I talk about race is I attribute it to the way that I talk about rice. I work in a restaurant, and in the restaurant that I work at, we got white rice or we got dirty rice. It's okay if you're sensitive. That shit's fucked up. And it just makes me wonder, do you ever think brown rice would rather be called African American rice? Maybe colored rice. You know. You ever think? Yeah, there you go. You ever think yellow rice would rather be called Asian rice? Or perhaps because Asia is so large, we just break it down into different phylums like fried rice or jasmine rice. Mexi rice, man. You think Mexico came up with that, or you think America tried it once and then mass-produced it under an abbreviated name? It's all speculation up until this point. Here's what I'm saying, because I know rice. All right? I think rice would just mother. There you go. So it's 1:54 in the morning and I'm watching Hook. Okay. It's 1:54 in the a.m., which of course stands for it's morning. It's 1:54 in the morning. I'm watching Hook like a fucking boss. And if you don't like movies with Robin Williams in them, then fuck you. Woo! Yeah. Clap it up for Suicide, people. Whoops. It's 1:54 in the morning and I'm watching Hook like a fucking champion. Okay? Like a gladiator would. And I'm hungry. Get a little grumbly on my tumblies, right? I say to myself, I'm hungry. I'd love a hot dog right now. So you know what I did? I got up, got myself a hot dog, and I ate that shit, ladies and gentlemen. And the moral of the story is if you want something, you got to get up, you got to go get it. My name's Patrick Dalton. Thank you all very much.
Keep it going for Patrick Dalton, everybody! Thanks, everybody, for coming out to the G-Spot Comedy Hour tonight. We do this every Tuesday at 9:30. Please come out. Tell your friends. I know there's not a lot of room in here, but we can fit them in. We can fit them in. And just so you guys know, they got shooters at the bar, $1 shooters. Go up there, support. And I just I want to leave you guys with this. I'm going to leave you guys with this one. And this is for the ladies. This is for the ladies. Yeah. It's for the ladies in here. You guys know? No, I have a 407 number. I'm sorry. Ladies, in the bedroom. Hey, can I just do this last joke? You can yell as much as you want after this. This is the last joke of the night. Ladies, in the bedroom, they call me Casey Masterpiece. Because when the girls leave, they smell like mesquite. All right. Thanks, everybody, for coming out tonight. Come on next week. Tell your friends, everybody. Thank you so much. Woo!